I think being an adult is harder than I ever imagined it would be. In that, I think we do neglect what it feels like to be a kid and how hard that can be. I decided to book a trip to Oregon for my daughter and I because I had been dealing with my own problems so much that I was ignoring hers. That's not the kind of dad I want to be. It's almost 8:30 and I don't have anything packed.
Don't be shy. Let the light take you. Close your eyes.
Hey Siri, set an alarm for 5:30 a.m.
I turned on your 5:30 a.m. alarm.
5:50 in the morning. I think I got like 6 hours of sleep, maybe. I'm exhausted, but I'm ready to go.
Do you remember the silver sky hanging over our Friday night somehow? I will take you back.
So I wanted to pause right here and talk about a few goals that I had set for this trip. The first one being, I wanted to understand what's going on in her head when she makes the decisions that she does, rather than just criticizing. And I wanted to help her understand why I make the decisions that I make sometimes when it comes to her. Two, I wanted to take some time to just spend in nature with her and show her how amazing it can be, especially when compared to the digital world. Why look at pictures of it when we can just go see it? Third, I wanted to bring her into my world a little bit. Many of the places that we went to were places that I went to when I was her age that made a big impact on me and that I consider special. And so I wanted to share that with her, as well as adding new places that will be special to the both of us in the future. Four, I wanted to document the entire trip so that we have memories to look back on. And I think it'll be really cool when she's 32 years old and has this video to look back on and remember with fond memories. And then five, I just wanted to bond with her more overall. Okay, back to the video. All right, we finally made it to Portland. First things first, we need coffee and we need donuts, right?
Yes.
Brooklyn and I had never been to Voodoo Donuts, which Portland is famous for, and we learned that you can get married there, which is really interesting. Then we popped into Stumpton for some coffee. Which one are you trying first? When in Portland, after binging on a week's worth of sugar, that's how any good vacation starts, we were on the road to Multnomah Falls, one of the most beautiful waterfalls in the entire world.
All in my head, trying my best, didn't know what I wanted. Never looked up, never was enough.
Come on, you can do it. You can do it.
Losing my way only made me so higher.
Here I was thinking I'm the old guy on this trip. I'm smoking her.
There's only one thing I know. The best is yet to come.
We hiked all the way to the top of Multnomah Falls, and I think we both grew in this moment because we are pretty shy filming in front of people. But we decided to do our best and not care about the other people, and I think we did okay. And that's when the unthinkable happened. I cannot believe I just dropped a lens on this trail, fell out of my pocket and hit the trail, my 50mm. So ticked. We hiked back down, and then it was off to our second spot of the day.
I see gold in the air, in promise in the streams. I see love in our hearts, the futures in our dreams. It's a tunnel kind of vision, like alcohol's involved. And I'll stray like a hound dog, but I'ma come back when she calls. When she calls, I'll come to her. When she calls, I'll come to her. I had a dream last night, shaking like a soldier in my shoes.
Such a bummer that Mount Hood is covered by clouds today, but I'm stoked that I finally made it here. I saw a picture of this girl like 10 years ago here, and I commented and was like, where is that? And I've wanted to come ever since. So cool. What do you think?
It's really pretty, yeah.
Yeah, almost as pretty as us.
Oh my gosh.
How's the trip been so far having no phone?
It's fun most of the time, but sometimes I just like miss talking to my friends and stuff. Well, I didn't think it was gonna be that bad.
Really?
Well, I mean, I was like,
When I said no phone, you were like, what?
So I can go without my phone, like it's fine, but you definitely enjoy the real world more without it.
West Texas disposition and the temperature's like mine. It's a tunnel kind.
After experiencing one of the most beautiful lakes I've ever been to, we were on our way to Newport. I thought it would be cool to book the same hotel that I stayed in when I was her age.
When she calls, I'll come to her. When she calls, I'll come to her.
Okay. Even though it was really cool staying in the same hotel that I stayed in when I was her age, I think it's safe to say that's my very last time staying here. It's definitely put on some years since I was here, and it had a very unique smell. How did you describe it?
It smelled like dirty socks being roasted over a fire.
Dirty socks being roasted over a campfire, and that is 100% accurate. We're off to Cannon Beach. Goal for tonight, get a little bit of a nicer hotel. It was about this point in the trip that I started to realize Brooklyn was bringing out the kid in me. As Mark Twain once said, you can't depend on your eyes when your imagination is out of focus. And my focus was definitely coming back. Maybe all along it was me that had more lessons to learn from her on this trip.
Let's go out where we wander the depths of our dreams, where the stars shine as far as we can see, where the sun paints the sea. Ocean breeze, waters deep, come with me. All we need is you and me, and we'll be free. We'll leave it all behind. We'll run into the light.
We're walking down to the beach. It's our last night here. Super sad, but we've had a good time. We're gonna check out the sunset. We just found a swing set on the beach. 100% taking advantage of this. I didn't recognize it at the time, but in this moment, we were completely free. And it was one of the best nights of my entire life. Winner. I win. On a trip that I thought would be full of lessons for her, turned out to be an incredible growing experience for me. I think it's safe to say that all 5 goals were met and some. Unfortunately, our last day was here. We got packed up to go to the airport, but we had one last stop to make. The airplane house in the woods.
I wish I could take your eyes with me, show you all the things I see. My favorite Mexican bar, open air and big bright stars. Wish I could take your eyes so blue. My second favorite part of you, probably looking at some other man. Southern gentlemen steal your hand, but I'll stand up and I'll keep the mouth shut. I see a spark in the making. I hope the rain don't come too soon. You've got a hand for the taking, and I'm about to take it to the moon. I see a spark in the making. I hope the rain don't come too soon. You've got
I didn't like this camera equipment anyway.
I'm about to
Bye-bye. We hate you. Here's a good donut. I bet you want a donut right now, but you can't have one because I eat all of them.
Hey, we back.
Late night we sing our song. We sing it slow to make it last long. Sparks growing.